Hello there, I'm Scotty. Ow. You're not. And, going back to Halloween Horror, no. Tubi, Tuesday, no. Tubi Horror Weekend 6. If y'all are paying attention, I did release a video about the apple juices I've been drinking tonight. So I've been drinking. I have 3 left in the fridge, and I'm drinking one right now. So it's safe to say I'm pretty fucking buzzed right now. I just watched my last video for du jour today. I was just playing Pineapple Express trailer right now. And that is Vamp You. That's right. A horror comedy directed by Matt Jefferson and Maclean Nelson. Also written by them. And starring, first of all, as I always say, automatic points for Gary Cole. I will always love Gary Cole. I'm going to need you to put Gary Cole in a movie right now. It's pretty important. Gary Cole will always get automatic points from me. I love Gary Cole. The man is fucking awesome. And he's in this movie. He's in it not too much, but he's in it enough. So this is another one that I caught on Cecil's I Roll It video, one of his I Roll It videos, where I'm like, that's stuff that could be fun. And you know what? I can speak from experience. It's a fun movie to drink to. Because the more you drink, the more you enjoy it. I thought this movie was fucking awesome. Okay, I thought it was good. I had fun. I had fun with it. That's the important part, right? There is some issues, and I'm trying to suss them out. Maybe I'll watch this when I'm completely sober and be like, this movie's stupid. It is stupid, but... So the story is... A vampire by the name of Wayne Gretzky, no relation, is living in modern day after many, many, many moons ago hitting his beloved Mary. But in modern day, he comes across a young college co-ed named... Nope, I gotta look it up. Chris. Spelled with a C for some reason and not a K. It's spelled like the boy Chris. Chris Keller. And this is not One Tree Hill. This is not Dancing Now the Stars Go Blue. No, this is not Chris Keller. That one. This is Julie Gonzalo from the pilot of Drake and Josh. And Christmas with the Cranks, which is no good movie. But I had fun with it. Oh, one of the writers. I didn't realize one of the writers. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so one of the writers and directors, Maclean Nelson, it plays Fred, one of the main characters here. I don't see the other guy. So I'm assuming Jefferson was directing when... Does he have a... So the story is that this Wayne Gretzky, no relation, finds a woman who looks... A young college co-ed, looks just like his beloved. And he falls in love with her. He uses his vampire powers to lure her to have sex. And accidentally turns her. And credit to the writers here, they get this point right. When you are a freshly created vampire, you are not in control. So she goes out of control, she turns her sorority, and then they decide they're going to try to kill a fraternity. I believe the sorority is called the Kappa O's, and the fraternity are the STDs. Gary Cole is, I believe he's supposed to be his Wayne's familiar, or at least he knows about Wayne. He really wants to be a vampire. He makes that known, but he won't. But hey, we'll have it. We have a Disney alumnus here with Bart Johnson, husband of Robin Lively, who is the dad in the High School Musical movies. It's the dad in this. What the happened to the dad in this? He's just gone. I assumed when we cut back to Chris with the blood later that he was just dead, but we never see him again. I guess at the sorority house, aren't they? No, they're at the fraternity house. When they confront her, they have the monster in the fridge, so I'm assuming it's the sorority house. By the way, I want to point out, when the mom shows up with this monster, you get them all the same flavor as the orange one. In my youth of my 20s, I used to drink Monster. And they had all the flavors and everything, but the original was my favorite. I don't know why, they had all the flavors in there and everything. It was really good, but the original just hit the spot for me. I don't do that anymore. I drink, Monster, Rockstar. I was addicted to Red Bull. Can't drink Red Bull. Well, the regular Red Bull. The little flavored ones, like the red ones, the blue ones, those ones are okay. I don't drink those anymore anyway. I drink apple juice. Yeah, pumpkin flavored. Anyway, so we're narrated by Tom, played by Matt Madsen. And I thought it was that guy from the commercials with the tattoos. Matty something or other. Is it Matty Matheson? Hold on. The guy with the tattoos that, I guess, is a chef or something? Hold on. It's not the same guy. Yeah, Matty Matheson, that's right. I got it right. Hey, yay! It's not the same guy. This is Matty Madsen. Well, though their hair was similar. What? I'm in the wrong movie now. Oh, this is another one. Much like the previous film, which is Metamorphosis, of course, because I totally remember that and didn't look down to remember it. That has no Wikipedia page. I'm on IMDb right now. Did I mention I've been drinking my apple juice? I'm just saying. So it starts out, it is enough. So I'm watching this thing, right? And they pull up the family. You got Chris, and you got the woman, and I'm like, the way she's treating him, like, is that the stepmom? But it doesn't make sense that they look the same. The only thing I can think of is that the stepmom is the vampire, and Chris is a reincarnation, which could work. Because, like, the movie starts with Wayne accidentally killing her, Mary, and then later finding out, actually, because of the way they did the rules in this movie, the rules. So, the rules are, it's not the bite that turns you, it's drinking their blood that turns them. And that gets completely stupid to me. When you get the fun, like, I did kind of smile, but it's like, so you can bite them, because, like, Fred gets bitten at some point by Chris. And it's, I know he's not going to turn. Though, if this was a regular vampire movie, I'd be staking his ass pretty quick. Well, not his ass, I'd be staking his heart. Not his ass, because I wouldn't do nothing staking back there unless, whatever. Gary Cole really wants to be a vampire, and he makes it abundantly clear, but Wayne's like, nah. And then Wayne notices that Chris looks just like Mary and decides to seduce her, and they have an affair. You know what? We are 5-0. You're 0-5 actually. 0 for 5. This is a movie about vampire college co-eds. And there's no titties anywhere in this movie. What the fuck? Come on. I even thought this is a horror comedy. This could be a little raunchy. And there's moments where you think it could happen. Like, she turns almost her entire sorority into vampires. And they need to lure the fraternity into having sex with them. So why don't they just go, hey boys? Right? No. Guys in this movie are too easy. They're too easy. So Wayne seduces Chris, and eventually he ends up getting too much into it. So they say before that after what he did to Mary, he became impotent, which means he couldn't bring his fangs out. But then he bites Chris and drinks her blood, and it turns her into a vampire. He then discovers that Mary is still alive, and she wants nothing to do with it, which is fair enough. But then he tells Tad, the dad, hey, this belongs to your wife. And I think he left, didn't he? I think he said, I want a divorce. And he left, that's why he wasn't killed. That's right, he left. I forgot about that. I remember that because I went to pee because I'm drinking too much. And I heard, I want a divorce. I'm assuming that was Ted. So Ted left. That's why he's safe. There's a scene that at first I was confused. So Arthur, that's Gary Cole's character. Gary Cole, we're gonna call him Gary Cole. Gary Cole gives a bunch of his blood and he's like, very woozy about it. He gives it to one of the sorority sisters for the blood drive. And I'm like, oh, it's a ploy. It's a part of their plan. But then this never comes into the plan that they have to attack them at the fraternity. I love how Wayne. So like they tell Wayne to wait outside while the other two go in. So they go in. One of the sisters goes outside, distracted by Wayne, and he throws her off the roof onto some spikes. I better go make sure. He jumps down, make sure she's dead. He goes back up. As another one comes on, throws her down. Gotta go make sure. Throws her off the roof. It's funny. It's fun. This movie's funny. I had fun with it, right? At one point, Wayne actually asks Mary to help him kill her daughter, but she's like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. But it's a confusing storyline here. So, like, it turns out Chris never intended to share the blood with everyone else. She takes off with the blood. She kills the nurse off screen. Negatory, good buddy. Don't do that. Show us the gore. Come on. Anyway, she takes off with the blood, but she sees her mom drive by. She's like, Mom? You know, the scenes where they have to kind of face each other, not bad. It's usually just a back shot. Shot from behind. The camera is filming a body tumble from behind while you see the Julie Gonzalo's face on the other actress. And they go back and forth. So, Tom is the one narrating this. And eventually it's revealed that he's actually narrating everything that happened so far up till they have to go to the fraternity. Their friends are stupid. Their friends end up dead. I don't know how, because they're going down, he's got the... And one's dead. I don't know. But they kill the other ones. I like how Tom lures the one chick into the attic or whatever room, and uses the UV lights, the tanning lights. Oh, they go to they have a montage where they go to take it, and then he comes out, and it looks like she's like gonna kiss him, and then he like kicks her in the crotch, which, you know, when I was a kid, it's like, oh, you can kick a girl in the crotch and it won't hurt him, but that's so sensitive. You know, it's like So I Married an Axe Murderer. When he kicks Rose down there, it will still hurt because it's still sensitive, right? You know, other movies where they do that, they're like, dumbass, and I'm there. But no, it would work because it's still, they got nothing essentially, and they got something, but it'll still hurt because that's still sensitive. You know what I mean? It's very sensitive. You think that the Coco Jumbo and the borders and les borders are sensitive. Women's area is probably more sensitive. Suffice it to say. Anyway, get off that topic. Did I mention I've had apple juice? So they kill all the sorority sisters but Chris. And then they go back to confront her with the mom. I do like how the mom knocks on her door and she's like, it's me, Chris, you gotta let me in. And it's like, there's a barricade. Fred, let me in. And then Fred goes out. She's like, is it Mr. Keller? And they hug. And I thought it was in the country. She had him as a, well, I know she wants him alive. But like, no. They're working together and they kill off the people and they get out. I like how he's like, and then the sorceress is like, it's her mom. They're all like, well, hey, you dyed your hair, you look cute. I'm like, bitches, sorority bitches. I never went to college, and all the time I think, I wish I would have gone to college. Thank God I didn't go to college. Not that I wasn't offered. Community college at least, so I wouldn't have. I don't know if I would have dormed. Maybe I would have. I probably would have. Community college, like, it's like right over there, that yonder. You know, that way. You know, yonder. But what's it talking about? But I never. I'm glad I didn't go to college. It might have been complicated. I don't know if college would have worked for me. See, I was in special ed. You don't say. Shut up. I was. And another college is harder. So I don't know. By the time I graduated high school, I was done. I don't know. I had a job. But you can't get a good job unless you go to college. That is false. I have a really good job that I've been at for 23 years. At this point, 2026. I started in 2003. 23 years at this point. Really? Yeah, I started 2003. Because my birthday's in February, so it's like I can't start in 2002. My freshman year, I started my sophomore year, 16. So. Normally it would be my freshman year, but I was held back. You don't say. Shut up! What's wrong with you? Anyway, way out of the beaten path. I mentioned I'm drinking apple juice. So anyways, they find her, and she's... So because the established rule is if you drink the blood, you turn them into vampires. She's been doing that. She can drink all the blood that they got, and she's going to make a bunch of vampires. Which, look, I don't like this rule. It's like, she didn't bite them. Okay, first of all, did they do a actual blood drive? Where did this blood actually come from? I guess. And like, if it's the sorority guys, if they're already dead, why wouldn't it? Would it work? And then do they take blood from someone else? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask questions, you know. But Mary tries to stake her daughter. She can't come to do it. But then Brad And she's like, I was gonna kill you. And then I was gonna give you this for your iPod. He's like, you're gonna kill me and then give me this for my iPod? And she's like, I hadn't made the decision yet. Because, like, before, she's like, don't let Fred come over because she didn't want to kill him because she might still like him. Like, they're dating, but at one point she's like, well, we're not committed or anything. Women. They make up the rules, right? They kind of do. Anyway, so after they stake her and she's dead, the one girl that Tom has explodes because of the UV light, but then, like, they stack. The one thing I don't like, there's bodies left behind, so I thought the cops were going to show up. We found a bunch of bodies at the sorority house. And they get arrested. No. Actually, then Wayne goes over to the blood bags. Well, I guess I got some vampires I need to kill. And he picks up one. It's Arthur's. Gary Cole's. And he goes, that son of a bitch. And the movie ends. I'm like, were they trying for a sequel? What? I like this. I say it's pretty good. Now I have a few apple juices, but I really enjoyed it. It is one of those movies that you can drink with. I can attest to that. Apple juice. So, yeah, I totally enjoyed this. It's weird that when I'm sober, I have a hard time paying attention to movies. I'm drinking and I'm just sitting in the room watching this movie. I am enthralled. That's really weird. I don't know what it is. I should drink apple juice more often. So, what are your thoughts on Vamp You? Come so much, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I was Scott, and I'll see you in the next one.